What's going on, guys? My name is Matt Omega, and welcome back to the Pokédex quest Gen 1 with Let's Play Pokemon Yellow. In the last episode, we finished up in Victory Road, finally getting here to the Indigo Plateau, where the Elite Four are waiting for us to take their challenge. In this episode, we're going to do exactly that. It's time to take things to the end, folks. But let's just have a look over the guys that got us this far. Now, off screen, I did train everyone up to level 50, and funny thing, you remember how I mentioned that the emulator has a speed up feature? Well, if you're playing a game from any Game Boy generation before Game Boy Advance on this thing, it goes so fast that, yeah, that's a hell of a time jump. I swear to God, that was not 20 hours. But why'd I close the menu? Let's take a look. Let's take a look over these guys one more time. Yep. So we got 221, my Pikachu. Pretty much best speed overall. That's his best stat. But you know what? He's gonna serve us well, I think. Next up, DK, the Primate. Looking pretty damn good there. Now, there aren't any changes to anyone's moveset, so they're rocking the same moves as before. But their stats have definitely seen an increase. Shenron, the Gyarados. Look at those stats. That is incredible. Shenron, you have served me so well for pretty much the entire game, and you're going to continue to do so up until the very end. Same can be said with Shikamaru, my Alakazam. That speed and that special is to die for. And all it really needs is that Psychic. But, we got Psychic Beam as a backup, and we'll have Reflect there anyway, you know, just in case. Hudraw, the Dodrio. Really nice attack and speed there. Looking really good. I'm glad I chose this thing as my flying type, because, I'll be honest, I don't think I've ever actually used a Dodrio before. Unless I'd used one in one of my practice sessions with Red or Blue, in which case I could be lying, but yeah, this guy turned out really well. And last but not least, Goat, the Tauros, also looking incredible all around. Guys, we have quite the team. Now, there's just the question of who I want to put out in first. And I think that honor is going to go to DK. Alright. I've also took the liberty of getting a hell of a lot of healing items. In fact, as you may have seen before, my money has been run rather ragged. But I think it's time I stopped stalling. It's time to get on with it. Time to take on the Elite Four. Alright, time for the first one. This is the Ice-type Master, Lorelei. Good to be here. Yeah, the very few Ice types in this game, but don't worry, she can use them pretty well. Ugh, and I hope to God I don't get frozen solid. Alright. Elite Four battle number 1 with Lorelei. And she sends out DEWGONG first up. I'm going to kick things off immediately with a submission. And hope this goes well for me. Oh, so close. So close! Of course you did. But that's not going to do you any good. I was actually expecting her to attack back. Any self-respecting Pokemon trainer would have taken advantage of DK's rather minimalistic special. Alright, next up is CLOYSTER. And for this one, I want to use 221. Because CLOYSTER is a bit more on the physically defensive side. Thunderbolt away! I'm feeling really good about this. Case in point, as a critical. Alright, next up, SLOWBRO. And I think I'll keep 221 out for this one. Alright, let's see how we do. Now, SLOWBRO is a little tanky, so maybe able to take a fair few hits. Or maybe just 2 hits, I mean... Oh, but can 221 take this attack? Possibly? Alright. That's actually a little better than what I expected, to be honest. I don't want to sound like I don't have faith in 221, because I do. It's just I realize that 221 is, well, really is the weakest stat-wise of my whole party. Next up is GYNX. And I think I'll switch over to Shenron. And I will hope to God that Fire Blast hits. And it does! First try. Awesome. Oh, damn it. Wait, Thrash? Really? Thrash. Alright. I mean, bad move, but okay. That's your move to make. And lastly, we have Lapras. And I'm going to switch back to DK for this one, because if I remember correctly, Lapras is a little more on the special side. So if I can take advantage of DK's physical attack, we should be okay. Nearly. And it had to use Hydro Pump. Alrighty. Yeah, there was no way DK was surviving that one. But that's okay, because 221 should be able to take care of the rest. Alrighty. First battle down, guys. That's Lorelei. Or Lorelei. Or... well, I've always said Lorelei, so... Actually, I'm pretty sure no one ever says Lorelei anyway, so sorry I even brought that up as a possibility. Alright, now it's time to move on. So I'm going to heal up all my Pokemons real quick. Alright, moving on. Now, don't let the rocky terrain fool you, because this guy is Bruno. He specializes in fighting types. And I'm not gonna show any mercy. Shikamaru gets put right out the front. Alright. The fighting type master of the Kanto region, Bruno. Who, funnily enough, only has 3 fighting types and 2 Onixes. Wait, Onix! Shit! I forgot about Onix! And when I say I forgot about Onix, I forgot the fact that Onix is out first. That's okay. That's not a problem. Psychic kinda wrecks everything anyway. I made no wrong decisions. Alright, down goes Onix. Next up is Hitmonchan. And I think a Side Beam is all it'll take. If it's not, I'm gonna be legitimately surprised. It's a critical anyway, so there's no telling. Alright, next up should be Hitmonlee. Another Side Beam. No, Hitmonlee's legs look like springs, so I wonder if they're actually springy. It's a random thought, but it is one that just popped into my head. Next up is Onix, and I'll let Goat take care of this one. I'll let one of this fighting master's Pokemon be taken down by a normal type. Let's just forget the fact that Onix is Rock Ground and my Tauros knows Earthquake. That's irrelevant. Oh, damn. Well, this Onix doesn't know any fighting type moves anyway, so I was in the clear from the beginning. There we go. Alright, and last I think is probably expected. His last Pokemon is Machamp. And I will happily bring back out its Psychic type rival. Or more like its Psychic type Overlord, because this thing stands no chance. Ah, feels good. Feels very good. Alright, and down goes Bruno. Alright, man, a few words. So now it's time to move on, but first... Alright, well, I didn't actually need to heal up any, so I kind of just wasted my time. Anyway, next up, as probably evident by the decor, we're now up against a master of ghost types. This is Agatha. And for her, I've left Shikamaru in front because I don't plan on showing any mercy throughout this entire series of battles. Now, if I remember correctly, Psychic isn't super effective against Ghost, but it is super effective against Poison, meaning that the only Ghost family in the entire game is still reduced to nothing but bitches compared to an Alakazam. Apparently, Oak was quite the trainer back in his day. I wonder if he was the champion at some point. But, he's allowed to take things on as he wishes. If he wants to just fiddle around with this Pokédex all day, that's fine. And the very first Pokemon is Gengar. Now, I forget which one of the two is faster. I'm about to find out. It's me. Pretty sure I just won that. Oh, Jesus Christ! And Lick doesn't affect me. Well then. Wait, it doesn't? But Ghost? Okay, I'll just take it, I guess. And the stats just keep going up. Alright, next up is Golbat, and I'll let 221 have some fun. Now, Golbat is part Poison type as well, so Shikamaru could have taken it out just as easily, but 221's got to have some fun in here. Wow. It actually withdrew her Pokemon. Alright, you know what? Let's keep things like this. Let's see how this goes. Dream Eater? I'm not even asleep. Yeah, Dream Eater is a move that only takes effect if you put the opposing Pokemon to sleep. It also saps their HP. It's quite a nasty move, but if you got Hypnosis Dream Eater combination, you're pretty much golden. Alright, and down goes the Golbat because she was idiotic enough to bring it back in the first place. And he's going to bring that Haunter back out. You know what? I am going to switch to... I'm going to let DK take out the rest of its health. DK kind of had the spotlight stolen from him at the end of Lorelei's battle, so I'll let him finish this one off. Ground over Poison for the win. Next up is Arbok, and I'll just keep DK out. Yeah, she's supposed to be a master of ghost types, but the most common point between all her Pokemon is actually the poison type. Although she's most definitely not another Koga. Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright, let's go for another dig. Suck it! No wraps for you! Speaking of wraps, I'm actually quite hungry. Oh, man. Alright, let's bring Shikamaru back out so we can finish this off. Yeah, but look how high these levels are getting. Jesus Christ. Alright, Psychic again. Now, if the last Gengar's anything to go by, this may not one-shot it, but I'll get pretty damn close at least. It knows Psychic as well. As if that'd do anything. But it was a critical hit, and it did lower my special, god damn it. But, Psybeam will easily finish this off. Very nice. And down goes Agatha. Alright, now it's time to face the last member of the Elite Four. After a bit of healing. Alright, and now we got a long hallway up to the last member of the Elite Four. Quite climactic. But up here, the final member, Lance, Master of Dragon types. All three of them. But I'm starting things off with 2-2-1. From that alone, you should probably see why. But let's face Lance, who's heard about us apparently. Lance, the Dragon Trainer. But he is a master of Dragon types, but he's like, for those of us who have fought him many times, he's more so a user of Hyper Beam. Every single one of his Pokemon, no matter which version you're playing, knows Hyper Beam, and he will not be afraid to spam it. Especially not in this game, when AI-controlled Pokemon have infinite PP, and if Hyper Beam knocks out another Pokemon, it doesn't have to go through its generally obligatory recharge time. It's quite bullshit, and this fight can be quite the pain in the ass because of it. And he's going to use Hyper Beam right now. I doubt 2-2-1 will be able to survive this. Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay. So I'll have Goat next up. And it can just use Hyper Beam again now because it knocked out 2-2-1. So I'm going to go for the Rock Slide. Because it's still part Flying type, and you may not believe this, but water doesn't actually resist rock. Rock is weak to water, but water doesn't resist it. Alright, so DK levels up from that. Now, that was pretty much the only battle I actually needed 2-2-1 for there, so it's okay to leave him out of the battle for a bit. Next up is Dragonair. The problem is, which Dragonair is it? Alright. I am going to take a chance and go with Shenron. Because he has two Dragonair. One of them knows Bubble Beam and Ice Beam. The other one knows Thunderbolts. And with Shenron out, you can see why that'd be a problem. So let's hope Ice Beam does the job well enough right here. And hopefully this isn't the one I'm afraid of. He used a Hyper Potion. Now that's just the AI cheating, because if that was predetermined, why would you use a Hyper Potion on a Pokemon that has full health? I'm expecting the Hyper Beam any second now. No! This was the one with Thunderbolt. Fuck! Come on, Shenron, you can take it, you can take it. He couldn't take it. It was a critical hit! God damn it. Alright. Time for my insurance. I'll be honest, guys, this battle is the only reason I put Blizzard on GOAT. But it's gonna be worthwhile in the end, trust me. Now, since he took out Shenron, I no longer have a water type, so one of his Pokemon is going to be a massive pain. So here's his other Dragonair, so this will be the one that knows Bubble Beam and Ice Beam. I'll keep Goat out, because Ice is the only thing that can actually do a damn thing to dragons. The only Dragon type, the only attacking Dragon type move in the game is Dragon Rage, and it does a fixed 40 HP damage. And, right, this thing knows rap. Fan-fucking-tastic. Ah, man. Alright, that's done. Strength might take it out. There we go. And next up is Aerodactyl. I wanted to have Shenron survive this long because Aerodactyl is rock flying, and water would do wonders against this thing. Hell, if 221 was still awake, even that'd do just fine. Now, Blizzard will only do normal damage because rock resists ice, but flying's weak to it. But it's part rock, so normal type moves aren't exactly at the advantage. So I could either use Blizzard, or take this turn to revive Shenron. I'll try Blizzard. Swift. Okay. We'll see how much Blizzard does. Actually a decent amount. Alright. I'm okay with this. And he used Fly. Shit. Okay. I have the free turn. No, wait, it's faster. Alright, I'll use Blizzard. And... oh, God. Again with the... what is it with the criticals? Jesus Christ. Alright, who is able? Well, Shikamaru is definitely able. Alright, I'll have Shikamaru take out the last of its health. Really now? Wait, it's faster than Shikamaru? What? Okay. Well, if that's the case... oh, Shikamaru's not going to survive this. Well, I wasn't expecting the goddamn Aerodactyl to be the thing that gets me. Alright. So, here's what I'll do. I have max revives lying around. Shenron will be the first one to receive. That was to be expected. DK is of course a fighting type. You know what? I'll use another max revive and bring back Goat. Goat can still be very useful to me here. Mainly because of Blizzard. Yep. Wow, DK's still alive! It's still not gonna... I'll try? No, I didn't think so. Alright. Shenron, you're up. Surf! Hopefully you don't take too much. Okay, I may be able to work with that. Then again, I may not, but I may be able to work with that. Alright, and his last Pokemon, Dragonite. This thing can be quite scary. Level 62, Blizzard, Fire Blast, Thunder, and Hyper Beam. If I were playing Red and Blue, this thing would know Agility, which can be a massive pain in the ass if you try to paralyze it, because like with Swords Dance and Burning, if you use Agility while you're paralyzed, you cancel out the paralysis slowdown, and you still get your speed up on top of that. Now this Dragonite is most likely faster than me, but if it tries to use Thunder, it is fairly inaccurate, so I'm going to chance the Ice Beam. Because this is the only saving grace against Dragonite, is because it's Dragon Flying. It's 4 times weak to Ice. I'm faster! By God, I'm faster! And Thunder actually hit. Wow, that's bad. That's really bad. It's okay. I brought back Goat as well. Wow, it's taking out that... Lance is taking down that many people in my team. Yeah, this guy is arguably the hardest member of the entire endgame. And I'm still faster! And a critical! Haha! Woo! There's no kill like overkill. Alright. And we defeated Lance. We are a Pokemon Master. We defeated his dragons. But more importantly, we defeated him, the final member of the Elite Four. And what does that mean? We are now the Pokemon League champion! Or not. Why not? But I want to be the champion. One more challenge. Well, I guess if I had to guess, it'd be the current champion. But who's the current champion? His name is... That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. Oh, man. I'm gonna heal up my guys real quick. Alright. We're all healed up. That guy. From right out under our nose. He defeated the Elite Four before we did. And became the Pokemon League champion. Well, you know what I have to say to that? Wait. Wait, no.